Hey now. Hey now, hey, hey now, hey now. We're live, coming at ya, Ween, BC. Ween, BC. Let me just get the word out there. Welcome to another stream. It is going to be Xenoblade Chronicles 2 today. Oh, I hear some Dragon Quest 6. Now, I was having an issue with my Twitch dashboard earlier, but it wasn't so relevant because I wasn't live, so... It's the jacket! Okay, I don't necessarily get the joke there. What's up, Alice? Alright, let me see if I can get my dashboard to work properly so I can actually see chat and stuff. It just keeps giving me this failed to load module. It's the jacket! The jacket! Yeah, I'm getting this failed to load module. Hold on, I think I know what the... I don't have air block on, do I? I don't imagine that would be it. Yo, I'm looking with a watch streak! No, that didn't help me at all. Alright, my Twitch dashboard is not working, which is problematic. Because that's where I have the chat up that I know it's not going to glitch on me. The stream manager is the specific one that's not working. Like, the dashboard home works, but the stream manager is not working. Failed to... Alright, let me look this up. Twitch stream manager failed to load module. I've never seen this before today, but it's been happening a lot. Okay, wait, here's a Reddit thread from 10 months ago. Let's see. Wait, Control plus F5 downloads the latest website file. Why would I want to do that? Use on-screen keyboard if your keyboard doesn't have function keys. Worked for me after doing it a couple of times. I also did Clear Clash for Twitch only, which did not work. But what would that be? All right, I'll try it. I don't know what that. Yeah, it is. It is. I don't know what to do about it. I'm trying this Control F5 thing. It worked. Okay, yeah, it worked. Hooray for Reddit. I think the explanation made it more complicated. Yeah, it's Pokemon music, all right. Yeah, it happened today, like, earlier today, and I was like, that's odd, but it's not a big deal because I wasn't live. But now that I'm live, I need that stream manager. That's where all my buttons are. That's where the chat is. Streamlabs shows the chat, but last year it started to not necessarily update unless I was focused on it. Fuck it, that stream manager better be live. What up, Gray? Just finished dinner with Jeff for dinner. You saw what I had. It seemed all day like it was gonna rain. Like, it was kind of hot today, and humid, and it just seemed like it was going to rain any second, but it never happened. I wonder if I should take a look at the forecast here, just to see if we're ever going to get rain. Oh yeah, it looks like it might rain around 11 o'clock, but that's not really. It's a maybe. You haven't reached the cryptic part yet if you're at the Tower of Winds. Oh. The cryptic part is once you get the boat, and then pretty much at that point you can go anywhere you want. You just might not know where you should go, but you'll figure it out. Talk to all the NPCs. Make sure you always do that. You're gonna have to solve a few riddles here. Cod with brown butter and pine nuts and some spinach. That sounds really good, actually. I haven't had cod in a while. Last few times we've gotten fish, it was salmon or tuna. You know, go great with the watch streak. One more stream and this streak gets evil or something. Or really metal, right? Some areas will kick your... I mean, yeah. But to be fair, it sounded like Alice got more than a bit of rain. It sounded like it was pissing and shitting cats and dogs. Oh, so you guys probably saw in the Discord, but my box set of the history of Middle-earth arrived today. I'll show you guys. It's much like my log. It's huge and unwieldy. Oh. It's heavy. There it is. Oh, I mean, I just want to show... I'm going to pull out one of these just to show you what we're dealing with here, especially with this first one. So it's in 3 volumes. Yeah, it's Final Fantasy III, all right. And this is the first volume, which, as you can see, it's massive, and the pages are really, really thin. But this is actually 4 books here. You see, it's got the Book of Lost Tales Part 1, the Book of Lost Tales Part 2, the Lays of Beleriand, the Shaping of Middle-earth, and the Lost Road and Other Writings. I have all these books already in digital form, but I never had them in physical form, and I was going to get them as, like, the 12 separate books, right? And just buy them one by one. But then I thought, if I start doing that, I am not guaranteed to get a set that matches. Hold on a second, guys. So thick and heavy, it's hard to move around, much like my penis. Anyway, spice cake with walnut sounds good. That sounds really good, actually. Cream cheese frosting? Cream cheese frosting? But anyway, I was like, I'm not guaranteed to get a set that all matches, which, yeah. Or a scoop of vanilla ice cream. Okay. But, you know, and then I saw, this was on sale for like, it's like a little over $100, which sounds like a lot. But it was marked down from $260. It was on sale. So I was like, that's a really good price for all that, you know? And a lot less than what I would have paid getting them all individually. But yeah. That came in the mail today. So I'm very happy to have that. I know definitely Tuesday night after stream when I record the next episode of Tolkien Scholar Answers Questions, I'll be doing a reading from one of those. One of those massive tomes, right? This is the dance you do in your chair when there's Persona music playing. It's kind of a titty dance, ain't it? Titties, 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 2, 3, 4, titties, 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 titties. Fuck's wrong with me?
We don't know. We've been studying it for years.
Hey there, Daisy. How's it going? Maybe something from the Treason of Isengard. I was thinking definitely something from... I was actually thinking of the Shadow Returns, but maybe that one. There's a lot of really great early stuff with like Trotter and whatnot. You've heard good things about what, Moogle? How's it going, y'all? Oh no, I'm moving things around that don't need to be moved around. That's better, okay. Doing alright, doing alright. I'm just hoping you're not here to sell art, that's all. Actually, your name looks a little familiar to me. I think I've seen your name before. Well, you can tell it's Fire Emblem right away, right? I don't even have to look. I don't know which one it is, but it's Fire Emblem. It's 3 houses. The account might be brand new, but it's a familiar name. But, yeah. So, yeah, maybe Treason. I don't know. I think a new Return of the Shadow. We'll see how I'm feeling on Tuesday night after Ender Magnolia, right? I'm meant to fit this pizza in my mouth. Yo, what up, Wayne? By the way, I was just thinking about you. I realized that I believe it was yesterday, and yo, Flower with the sub for 75 months. Yo. Emotes, emotes, emotes. Spam a bunch of them. Doesn't matter which ones you spam. Just have a little party in the chat. How's it going, Flower? But yeah, Wayne, I just realized that I think it might have been yesterday. You came by this stream and you mentioned that there had been some kind of big things happening that you would tell me later, and then I never found out what happened, and I'm really wanting to know what's going on. You'll talk about during the movie? Okay, cool. So, as you might be able to tell from the stream title that we have here, I am going to laser focus my actions today on pulling the one blade that I don't have in this game, which is Electra. And you might think, well, why do you have to have her? Is it really that important? There's a DLC quest that requires her. So. For YouTube TV? I mean, if they have Comedy Central through it. That's right, it is September. September means that subscriptions are actually on discount. And since we have a promotion going, you could potentially get more Steam games because, you know, if you buy a gift sub for somebody, which normally costs like $5, it's less right now for this month, you get a Steam game. If you buy a tier 2 or tier 3 sub, you get a Steam game. If you cheer bits 1,000 or more in a stream, you get a Steam game. Well, we could yeah, that's a way of doing it. I'm not feeling like listening to Romancing Saga 2 music, Ron. Silk Song, fuck yeah. I'm not going to play it till I play it on stream, and that's going to be a little bit unfortunately, but let's go ahead and play the intro now. Coming at you, Ween BC. My fucking banana. Hop on it. Hop on my banana, baby. Potassium. An explosion of love. Love. 1, 2, 3, 4. Beat your meat upon the floor. Beat your meat. Beat your meat. Captain America, you dumbass. Like, hey, that's America's ass. Aurora Borealis. And this part of hell, at this time of year, located entirely in Minas Tirith. I'll crump with you, dear. I just realized everybody has a booby window right now. It's like DC Comics up in here. No, where you going? Where you going? Where you going? You going to my black hole, baby? Oh, nasty. He's eating it. He eats the hole. So then, Mona. We'll use Mona. Mona shows up at Wario's place, Luigi's place, knocks on the door, and he's like, "Hello." And she's like, "What, Luigi? What's a hooker?" And he goes, "Goodbye," and just closes the door. Shake, 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 shake your booty, shake your booty. What happened to this house's ass? Congratulations, you're the only one who knows how to use a door. They're naughty golem. Like, I spit fire because I'm a hot, naughty golem. Oh, fist you, Richter. Oh, whip me good. Whip my hot balls. Kick. 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 Oh, smush that dude. Trails to happiness. I said penis. That's where I'm sending you, the ICU. These are not shorts, these are half pants. Boy. I knew your name looked familiar, Daisy. I had seen you on Twitter. Oh, I went in the wrong direction there. So, yeah, well, I was about to make a whole spiel there, but Alice went ahead and did that. Well, I was going to say, you know, I had seen your Twitter. They'd followed me a while back. Liked a bunch of my tweets today and then joined. And I was going to say, you know, I see that it says you're an artist, which is fine. And if you're here watch a little bit of Xenoblade, I'm fine with that. But if you're here to sell me art, no. Not interested. Not interested. Nah, honestly, just looking at your Twitter, that seems likely that's what's going on, so. We need fart scammers. We can scam them not for money, but to get them to fart. I don't know how to tell you this, Wayne, but most people, you don't need to trick them into farting. Most people just fart on their own. See, now when you equate fart scammer to art scammer, that makes me think, well, is that like selling me farts? Give them copious amounts of fiber? That would get them to have a good meaty poop, but I'm not sure that would make you fart a lot. That would be a shart scammer. Oh dear. There is a cake farting joke in there somewhere. Okay, so I did do a little bit of, not a lot, but a little bit of grinding for core crystals, and I just pressed the wrong button. We're doing nothing else until we get Electra in our party. Defecating on TV, part 3, nice. So we're going to go ahead and work on that now. I do have a bunch of, I have 3 legendaries, I have 14 rare, I have 30 common. Is Electra hiding in one of these crystals? Maybe. I don't even have the proper boosters. Masuo. No, that's incorrect. It's not what I was looking for. That's what I was thinking, but unfortunately, no. Sarasa is also incorrect. So, yeah, we're laser focused today. We're going to get her. Because there's a quest that I want to do that requires her. Kagero. Okay, we got rare ones. I'm not using boosters because I don't think I think it's compassion. Bangura. Hold on, actually, let me check. There's an easy way to find this out. Let's see. Okay, here's the page for idea stat. She's electric, I think. Her name's Electra, so she should be electric, right? That would require compassion boosters to... Yeah, she's electric. Compassion boosters would help me out the most, but I don't have those right now. Nope. I don't know why it is that she's so, elusive, right? It's electric, yeah. We were going for two different songs, but now if I don't get them, if I don't get her out of the current ones that I have, I'm amazed too. I'm nay nay. Okay, she's gonna teach me how to nay nay. All right. I'll throw music on and we'll grind for crystals against the boss that's here. Yamato. All right. Yeah, no, I at first glance it looked okay, but the more I looked down at it, I was like, yeah, you know, you're probably right. Now watch me whip. Now watch me nay. And watch me Nayuki. All right, I gotta cut some of them loose. This is the part that's like the biggest fucking pain in the ass. I'm getting compassion boosters though. Don't do that. So what a compassion booster does is it makes it slightly more likely that you would either get an electric blade or a ground, like an earth type, right? Oh, yeah. I mean, those sort of scammers are just, it's just, I guess people must actually go for this shit. Like, honestly, if I wanted, Kick is like another streaming platform, but it's like the Wild West over there, man. You don't want to go there. It's like where everybody that got banned from Twitch and banned from YouTube, they go to Kick. You know? That's pretty much what goes on there. So yeah, like each of these boosters boosts your chance of getting specific elements. Yeah, it's a wretched hive of scum and villainy. What's up, WT? Hell, why wait? Because I have a feeling this is going to take a while. So let's throw on music now. Let's continue the playlist I was playing. Hold on. We're going to be here. You saw someone who simulcasts Twitch, YouTube, and Kick? That's crazy. I mean, I only simulcast for specific streams. You know what I mean? And that's only YouTube. I have no interest in Kick. Oh, don't go there. So I might as well try the compassion boosters. It just gives you a little bit more of a shot of getting either electric or ground. Although I got a water one there, so, you know. It slightly changes the chance. It doesn't guarantee nothing. Another water one, Jesus. It's gonna make it look like this actually boosts water. Although all of his other stats... See, there's an electric one. Yeah, 8 out of 10 too much water. All of his other stats have it. Yeah, it's Romancing Saga too. Yeah, oh, there's a nice one. Alright. For common ones, I won't boost. You guys can guess the songs if you want to. You know, I think that's a fun game. There's another electric, but not the one I'm looking for. If you get this one, I don't know what it even is, so it's in Japanese. But yeah, we're gonna laser focus on Electra today. Like, I figure if we just do nothing but try to get her, we got to do it, right? Romancing Saga 2 was not just a pain. It wasn't a pain in the ass. It was just poorly designed. You know what I'm saying? Romancing Saga 1 was occasionally a pain in the ass, but overall a rewarding experience to play through. Romancing Saga 3 was an awesome game until the last 5% of it, where it became a huge pain in the ass. But Romancing Saga 2, to me, just smacked of absolute hostility from the developers towards the players. It's like, there is no way to play that game and have any kind of fun. Because either you're not going to fight a lot of battles, and you're not going to gain stats. Wait, why am I on Zeke? He has a lower luck stat. Oh, dear. Alright. So either you're going to... Oh, let's see if you guys get this one. This is a game that I've played. I played it on YouTube. Either you're not going to fight a lot of battles, and then you're gonna not get a lot of stats and be really underpowered, or you're going to fight battles so that you can get resources and stats, and then very, very quickly the game starts throwing stuff at you that's too powerful for you to fight, because the level of the enemies isn't relevant to your own level, but rather to the amount of battles that you've fought. Oh, and running away from a battle counts as having fought it. So, I honestly couldn't see a way that, and then there's, the whole permadeath thing. Some of the Saga games have permadeath. Sometimes it's an okay mechanic, sometimes it's not. In that case, it was not. It only takes 15 battles in Romancing Saga 2 for it to become impossibly hard. So you would have to sit there and make those first 15 battles count. To just min-max everything in a very short period of time. Yeah, that's what I said. It's an exercise in hostility that the developers had for the players. Okay. Like, you've heard the phrase, the game hates you. Yep. In this case, it was the... let me get rid of a bunch of them. Absolutely, there's other RPGs like that. But they're not usually part of a really well-known series that's, like, overall beloved. There was one in Japan for, like... Well, first it was on the PC. And I don't know much about the PC version. But they did, like, a remake of it. By the way, that game was Amori. Somebody's got to know this one. Somebody's got to know this one. The overwhelming majority that people don't talk about and don't come over here or like that? Huh? I'm confused. Oh, so anyway, what the fuck was I saying? Oh yeah, there was a game that, it was on the PC, and I don't really know much about the PC version, but they did kind of a remake or remaster for the Famicom, and it was specifically made to make the game much more like Dragon Quest. So it basically, they were like, oh hey, in between the original version and this remake, Dragon Quest had come out, and they're like, we should do something like that because that's really good and really popular, All right, we gotta build up. Fighting the boss here is the best way to get core crystals because he drops rare ones a lot and also drops legendary ones on occasion. By the way, that game was It was Valkyrie Profile. I thought one of y'all would get that. But anyway, the title of the game was really long in Japanese, but it's usually... oh, here we go. Oh my god. I'm stuck in a long animation. Here we go. Alright. I didn't really drop any items, but okay. But it basically translates to Stargazer. That's usually what it's called. And it's one of the earliest examples of a kusoge. Soul Eater Flat Stanley. Bro, that's funny. I think this is the last year we're going to do Flat Stanley. Oh, I'm in a long animation. I don't think I'm going to get the spike. Nah, there's no way. Oh, well. I'm just going to say the name of the game. Y'all ain't guessing, so. This is Etrian Odyssey 3. But yeah, there's plenty of JRPGs that are absolutely brutal. Speaking of which, Etrian Odyssey is known for being absolutely fucking brutal. But you could play it. It doesn't hate you. What was the first game to be known as kusoge? I don't know enough to tell you like when the term was first. Yeah, it's got Etrian Odyssey is. I've only played the first one, but I really liked it. I don't know when the term was first coined, Moogle. That's a good question. I can kill this guy really fast, but I'm trying to get as many smashes as I can. Oh, somebody else did it. Because whenever you do the smash combo, you notice money and stuff flies out. Sometimes he drops core crystals like that. I haven't gotten lucky with the core crystal. I'm actually just going to kill him. He's got very little health left, so... Well, you got to remember, a lot of the earliest RPGs were based on CRPGs. The exact first usage, did you know, but it was common in 86 to 87? It could have been Stargazer. Wizardry and Ultima, yeah. One of the two one of the main two guys that worked on Dragon Quest was obsessed with all right, I got a rare and a common there. Was obsessed with Ultima, and the other was obsessed with Wizardry. So it's a little bit of both, and the idea was, hey, could we do a game like that that'll actually work on the Famicom? Which wasn't so much a technical limitation, but those types of games tended to use like the keyboard pretty extensively. Chrono Trigger. Like Ultima famously used just about every button on the keyboard, so they had to come up with the whole command-based thing with menus and whatnot. When fighting game people say kusoge, it's usually yeah, in fighting games it's usually a game that's just broken in some way, where you could do like wild crazy shit with little to no effort, or it's just really unbalanced. Alright, I only got 2 of them, but hey, I got a rare here. Let's see. Pop, 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 pop. Oh well. Pop, 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 pop. Yeah, I mean, the idea wasn't so much to do an Ultima or Wizardry, but again, oh, okay, why is this guy attacking me? Well, welcome to like 3 minutes ago, Muggle. That was weird. He might have already been hostile, and I just hadn't wandered over there yet. Actually, he might have just spawned in. Da, da, da. Alright, Tora's gonna blow this guy away, watch. There he goes! I love that attack. Yo, Xenoblade Chronicles! That's what this song's from. He did some designs, from what I understand. Ba 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 ba. I hate to say it because I think Akira Toriyama was a great dude and everything, but his style is not exactly that hard to emulate, you know. Takeshi's Challenge is interesting because, see, I don't think it should be called Kusoge, and the reason is it was bad on purpose. It was made by a guy who absolutely hated video games. Whereas the definition that I usually hear for Kusoge is it's a game that's bad but has some kind of charm, you know, like so bad it's good kind of. This song, by the way, is called You Will Know Our Names. It's from the first Xenoblade. Alright, I didn't get the combo, but that's okay. Oh, I don't have a wind blade to finish this whole thread that I've done. Oh well. Da 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 da. If you're wondering why I'm playing as Zeke and Praxis, it's specifically because of the powerhouse smash attack that I could use to end a combo. Tora and Rex can do the first part on their own. Oh, okay. Well, I didn't get to seal that away, so I might as well just murder him now. Not gonna get another combo. Oh, there's only gonna be 3 hits, so he might survive. Nope, he's dead. Pyro just killed him. This is a game called Harvestella. I don't know what it is. It's on the Switch. Well, I got a common and a rare, which is the same thing as before. Maybe we should fight him a few times, build up a few before we go in, you know? Because like every time you finish either a blade combo or a driver combo, the enemy drops like money and items. So I'm trying to do as many of both kinds of combos as I can. Oh, here we go. There's a driver combo. Huh! We got it. Alright. He's just been dropping money a lot, bro. I also try to see if I can get Seal Self-Destruct. Because that Self-Destruct, it doesn't hurt me that much, but it takes so much health off of him that it's like that much less combos that I can do. Hi, Yamato. Do I have gold chips? I think I do. I think at some point I had gotten gold chips. There's some Undertale music for you. Oh, don't do Nuclear Blast. Oh, well. I didn't mean to do that. Sorry, Cosmos. I clicked on you by mistake. Is gold chips like a big... Or did they give you like a big luck boost or something? They increase drop chance? Okay. I have every blade except for Electra. It's driving me fucking crazy to burn out. Mega Explosion will seal away self-destruct so he doesn't do that shit. Wow, that's pretty good. The thing is, Praxis is so friggin' jacked right now, I wouldn't want to change her. Oh, don't do it! Now do it, now do it, now do it! Oh, never mind, somebody else got him. Well, that's the idea of Kusoge, right? Pop, 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 pop. Alright. Well, he didn't really drop shit, did he? Poppy can have 100% drop chance. Damn. Well, that, along with the fact that Tora's luck is so high, it just drives me crazy that Tora has the highest luck, but he can't use core crystals. Oh, let me see what we're... Let me see. God, if I had gold chips, I use them. That's the thing. I remember having them, but I think I used them. I don't know who has them, though. I didn't keep track of that. Alright. Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire. Here we go. Do 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 bop. Do 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 do. I've been getting mostly money. Oh wait, is that? That was a legendary. The Vampire Bride boss and Araya drops them? Okay. Interesting. If it starts getting desperate, I might have to look into that. I just worry about like getting them back to where they were, you know what I mean? Alright, we have a possibility here. If Tora will launch this dude. He ain't gonna do it. Alright, well, no self-destruct for you. Mr. Self-Destruct! Ooh. I like this song. This Final Fantasy Adventure. How far am I in the story? I'm in the last chapter. I'm trying to catch up on all the DLC quests. And there's one that requires Electra. Why'd I do that? Just to Ruinous Brother. I haven't reached the last area, no, but I'm in chapter 10. Like, I didn't get to Elysium yet. I saw that, yes, I saw that. This one dude is doing these great Game Boy Color mods of Game Boy games, and they look really cool. And all of the Final Fantasy games for Game Boy, which none of them are actually Final Fantasy games, but I digress. They all got mods. All right, let's I got one of each here. Come on, Electra. Nope. This has been my luck lately. We're either gonna get her today, or we're just gonna have a lot of fun chilling, you know? The fuck is this game? It's Monachemia. Oh no. I would assume that they would have to like time that so that doesn't happen, right? But then again, like if it gets like if the plane gets diverted somewhere, right? Oh, here we go. Huh. Yeah, those mods look cool, didn't they? Yeah, that is true. There is no... Oh, shit. There is no, like, the in-flight movie. There's... You pay for the service and you watch whatever the fuck you want. Until the air marshals come and drag your ass out, right? I might just go for a chain after this. I feel good. We got 2 smashes. Why does he look toppled, but he is... Oh, it was blowback. Now you're toppled. Oh, so see if he gets launched again. Alright, now let's kill it. What the fuck was that, Praxis? That was a lot less damage than she normally does. Oh, he doesn't have an element. That's probably why. Ah, so it begins. You're gonna get your world record back, huh? This is fucking Saga Frontier, another game that hates you. Oh, I understand that. When there's a thing to do. Alright, hey, look, I got another legendary. Told you I had a good feeling about that one. Oh no, it does nothing but fuck around. It's fucking around with your emotions. Like you thought you were gonna play a fun game, but no. Have you looked at the new run that beat your record to see what they did? You know your enemy and all that. Tara, launch him. Thank you. Smash heat. All right, I got a rare and a common. No. Actually, wait. WT, have you ever thought of doing Rugrats in Paris on very easy? There's somebody who really doesn't need to be having a world record. Dumbass's record was already broken? Good. Oh, hello. There we go. Huh. Windows 85 is the unknown version. Why am I still fighting this dickhead? Oh, it's one of those Legend of Heroes trails in the whatever the fuck. Oh, his element is friggin' wind? Alright, whatever the fuck. Windows 9. I know why there wasn't a Windows 9. I still think it's stupid, but I know why there isn't a Windows 9. The one time I don't use Praxis. Why does this song go along with this gameplay so much? Yup, that's exactly why. Not just 95, but 90, 98 as well. It's all the same shit. Got a common and a rare. Okay. We'll wait till we get like another legendary before I Hey, actually, WT, maybe you could tell us, because I used to do this shit back in the day to prank people. Because I was being a dick. But why is it that you can't have like a folder called Con or Aux in Windows? So I used to like link people, like make a link that looked like it went somewhere normal, but it really went to just like con/con, and their whole shit would crash. It just immediate blue screen. Fucking Final Fantasy VI. Do 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 do. Yeah, well, I knew that much, but I just don't understand why if you link someone to it that it crashes. Like if you force them to navigate to con/con or aux/aux or any combination of those two, it immediately blue screens. I am not going to click a link in the middle of a stream. Oh, he's launched. I'm not going to be able to get this. That was my bad. If you put that on the Discord, I'll look at it later. There's a lot more of them than I thought. Yeah, I get why they're like, you can't name a folder that, but why, if you follow a hyperlink that goes to that folder, instead of just telling you, oh, that's invalid, why does it just blue screen on those old systems? I'm not complaining, because like I said, I used to prank people with that shit. The best was when you do it, you'd have somebody get linked to like aux or something, and then it would overwrite folders for system tasks. Oh, that makes a lot of sense. Okay. What is this? Oh, it's Wild Arms 2. The best is you do that to somebody, right? They'd get the blue screen, and then they'd come back and they'd be like, my computer blue screen, can you send me that link again? Fucking no problem, dude. And then they'd come back, you asshole. Yeah, sure thing, boss. Exactly. Da 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 da. Octopath 2. Oh man, I'm getting a lot of driver combos right now. Oh well, why'd I do that? I'll just do the blade combo just for drops. And then repeating it. He already had a fire orb. Nah. Oh wait, I have a... Yeah, do this. I love the level 4 animations. They're so cool. Of course, it's going to happen while I... Okay. Yeah, he died anyway. Well, there's a rare, but like I said, I'll wait till we get another legendary before we open core crystals again. I mean, I actually had somebody... This was kind of recent. And by kind of recent, I mean it wasn't recent, but in the grand scheme of things, it was way after it should have happened. It was like maybe 5 years ago. Somebody tried to get me with that fucking Alt F4 shit. Like, just press Alt F4, and I was like, don't quote the old magic to me. I was there when it was written. Yeah, it's that infamous System 32 virus. Oh, why would you switch? Alright, whatever. He's like, I like Mithra better. Like, so do I, but I was trying to do a specific thing. To be honest, Windows always should have stopped that. Oh, don't you wish I hadn't sealed that? You did? Oh, that's so cool. I remember when the Kinect was forced to be in the Xbox for a while. What is this? Bro, I have no idea what that game is. Some Game Boy Advance game. And people, I saw this guy, like, he named himself Xbox Turn Off, so that people in online matches and shit would say his name and turn their Xbox off. It's a pretty clean combo right away. Smash! Yeah. What's funny is how people were like, ah, you got me. You know, they weren't like too pissed about it. But yeah, the best was like, could you give me that link again? My fucking computer blue screen. Because back in the day, like, Windows would just break for no particular reason at any moment, you know? Atelier Taruru. Do you know how many... Bianal beads? That's a good one. Oh, man. Do you know how many times I've said, hey, Moogle, and that set off people's hey, Google? At least 3 times. It's not that many, but it's just weird that it happened at all. They were like, hey, Moogle, like that set it off. Ow, you dick. You're dead. Well, I got a rare. I didn't get a legendary yet, but... This is what I do when I'm grinding off stream. I mostly fight this guy. Even if I'm trying to do something else, like use an attack X amount of times, I try to use this guy. It doesn't take that long to kill him. He's not really all that much of a threat. And he has an unusually high rate of drops for legendary core crystals for somebody who's only fucking level 56. Most of the bosses that drop legendary core crystals are really, really high level. And even though I could take a lot of them, it's just time consuming to win those fights. Grandia X. Smash Burnout. Well, there's a rare. Tanya was like really super obsessed with the very first Grandia. She wouldn't shut the fuck up about it. I'm sure it's a great game. Oh yeah, she was. I'm sure it's a great game, but the fact that she was insufferable, you know what I mean? Why did I have Rex do something when he really needs to topple this dude? He toppled it anyway. Alright, well, Tora wasn't really doing his thing, though. See, Tanya was basically like a real version of what we joke about Moog being that, you know, she only played like 5 games over and over again. This'll kill. Oh, see, Cosmos just got a skill. A lapel mic for streaming. Interesting. I wouldn't have a recommendation on a lapel mic. It's not my kind of thing. Final Fantasy Legend 2. What was I going in here for? Oh, right, because of Cosmos. everybody said that out of those 3 games, that Final Fantasy Legend, that 2 was the best. And while I think 2 was really good, I think 3 was better. People were like, well, 3 was too much like a Final Fantasy game. And I'm like, well... Here we go. I mean... Cool. You know? It had time travel. I'm kind of a sucker for that in an RPG. If an RPG has time travel, it's usually pretty cool. Tora, launch him. Tora, launch him. Tora, launch him. Oh well. Tora, do Mega Explosion. Dude, what is this game? Some PlayStation game I've never seen before. Legend 2 is a bit all over the place. I don't think it was all over the place. I thought it was great. I just think I like 3 more. What Tanya boils down to is that she thought everyone isn't easy to fool as she was. Yeah, everybody was a mark, right? And that does explain why she tried to enter politics and real estate. It's not Star Ocean. It looks like some kind of like God, what does that look like? It almost looks like a Suikoden, but in a different art style. I have no idea what that game was. Here's Tales of Symphonia. Oh, that's right. Sunsoft, didn't they also publish 2? I mean, those old 8-bit RPGs, your inventory was limited in most of them. Cosmos got a skill. I'm pretty sure Sunsoft published 2. I'm also pretty sure they published Adventure. I think the only one that Square published was the first Final Fantasy Legend. Oh. Too bad I was already in an animation and this is not going to be nearly fast enough. Oh well. I technically did the combo, it just wasn't fast enough. Oh shit, why'd I do that? Now we're talking. Suikoden 2. Boo, boo, boo. Speaking of Suikoden, you know exactly what battle this is just from hearing a little bit of the music. That fucking neck lord. It's like, oh, hey, there was a pervert vampire in the first Suikoden. Let's bring him back for part 2. Sunsoft's Genesis Batman game is fine. It's not an offensive game. Nowhere near as good as the NES one. Yeah, they're like, how can we put Dracula in Suikoden? Let's call him the Neck Lord. I'm not gonna be able to. He didn't have enough health anyway. Let's call him the Neck Lord, and there, that wasn't a legendary, that was a friggin' thing. Alright. I kinda wanna try that game one day, just to see what it's all about. That looks like it was probably anything but a Batman game at one point. Dude, if he would have taken the first hit there, I would have smashed that random Goldo. I know I said I'd wait for a legendary, but after this one, I'll go into Core Crystals and we'll see what we could do. I'm hoping this isn't going to be the whole stream, but if it is, I get to hang out with you guys, so it's cool. There we go. Huh! Oh! Somebody beat me to it. That's okay. Why don't they ever do that when I'm not fast enough? What is this? Oh, it's Triangle Strategy. That's another game I gotta play on stream. There you go, see? And I appreciate that, by the way, WT. I appreciate that. He's dead. Alright, let's see what we got. You know that we're gonna get like really hyped when we finally do get her. Like, I mean, we got ridiculously hyped last week when we got Cosmos, so why do I keep going into the wrong thing? Oh. I'll be playing that. 100%. That'll be slotted in somewhere, wherever I can get it. Just like I did with 3. Although I guess I did get a legendary, I must not have seen it. Womp womp womp. Womp womp womp. I'm getting quacked out just like in Suikoden. Electra, where are you? Where you at? Sulgur. Sulgur, these nuts. I don't know what this is. It's some cutesy Atlas game. It's like on the DS. Really? Not that we should ever refer to her name anyway, but... Could you, like, just message me what that is, just in case it ever becomes relevant for me, and I can be on my guard? Assembling the party is like the intro to Dragon Quest II. Trust me, you're not as far in it as you think you are. I'm in the right thing, yes I am. It's like a James Bond sort of song. Thank you for the compassion boosters. Hold on, I have to look at this. Bruh. Nah, it ain't Dragon Quest 7. I'm just saying you're not as far in it as you think you are. I just saw that name and I'm just like... That's like a rejected Care Bear. Excuse me, what? The person who didn't have a driver's license is a Lyft driver? How are you finding this stuff out? Well, I guess she's not hard to find, but I stopped looking after a while. Oh, you know, every day she hustling. Wah, 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 wah. I joke, but that's such a better name than the previous one. But I'm glad to know it just in case she ever comes around. I'm not going to use boosters on commons. Gee, I wonder why she had to change her name. I wonder if it had anything to do with all the crimes she committed. Nope, nope. Damn it. I don't think going by like a slightly different, well, not a very different name on Facebook really beats the domestic terrorism rap, but what the fuck do I know? Oh, so it's not even a new profile, it's just a new name on the same profile. What an idiot! Oh, just a touch too slow there. Oh well. Well, that I'd rather not know about. For various reasons, you know what I mean? This song's kind of chill. I have no idea what this game is. Some PS3 game with robots. Yeah, that's true. A Lyft driver. She didn't even have a driver's license. Why'd I do that? I'm gonna regret that, aren't I? Let's see if I regret it. Alright, no, I don't regret it. You just did a lot of damage to yourself for no reason. It's like when a Pokemon uses self-destruct and it misses. That's where she should be changing her name. Whatever. She's probably like, branding! Branding! I'm not gonna have enough time. I wish the animation for that attack wasn't so long. Sometimes it seems like you get more time to do the smash, and sometimes it seems like you get less time. Tora, could you launch it? Tora, could you launch it? Nope. Oh, hey, Mystic Arc. That was a fucking cool game. Fed up with you, my mans. Probably should use Pyro though. Oh, it's probably worse. It's probably worse. This should probably kill. Wait, did I just set a record? Is minute 18 my... Oh, well. It's going to be longer because... Never mind. I'm not going to set the record. god. We are very amused. Did I see a legendary? Nah, it's one of those friggin' chip things. Well, she did have 12-year-olds calling her queen, right? I don't think it's either of those. I think it's something else. Thank you, Toro. Ugh, smash heat. Pokemon. There's a legendary. I never get to hear this song because I always just throw the Master Ball at this battle. It's like you get the Master Ball pretty much right before this. This seems like a really good spot to use it. Actually, I knew about the... It wasn't drinking. I knew about that. How is it that she's just... It's so weird, because it's like... When we first met her, she seemed like the most innocent person in the world who just seems really sheltered and never did anything. And now she's Keith Richards. You know what I'm saying? It's like, bro. Well, you're not the only one that enjoys alcohol, you know? I don't drink often, but I do enjoy it. We did have somebody that was in recovery and made it most of her personality. Although I still have, even though that there was a lot of shitty things that went on, I still have a lot of compassion for that person, considering all the shit they went through. There we go. Smash, burnout. Can't hear the guy's voice, so I might as well say it for you, right? Smash! Burnout! Well, I guess feeling nothing else is better than being depressed. Because being depressed fucking sucks. I was in a deeper depression at one point, and I didn't even know I was until I came out of it. I had no idea. And then I was like, oh! The world has color? Oh, there's a launch. Well, actually, I might still be able to get it after this. Just friggin' mash the friggin' B button. Whoa! Launch ruinous weather. He's dead. Never mind. Okay. I couldn't even combo off the launch because it killed him. Stella glow. What else Stella do? Alright, so my record for this fight is actually 1 minute 11 seconds. He was a wise dude, Bob Ross. Here we go. Hiya! Get fucked. What else Stella do? Did Stella get her groove back? Oh, but there's a possibility. If Tora would unfuck himself. Oh well. Now you guys got me thinking of alcohol, and I'm thinking, you know, I can go for a beer, right? Not a cocktail or wine, but just a nice glass of beer. I'll do one more, and then we'll open them up. Stella! Fucking Metal Max 2. Goofy ass game. Root beer float. Alright. Oh yeah? What kind? I would just, you know what I would like? I would like a nice Goose Island 312 Urban Wheat Ale. It's been a while. I wonder if Praxis is just that fucking top shelf, or she just synergizes really well with Zeke. I don't think I need to tell you guys what this is. Well, maybe I do. Let's see. Does anybody know this one? Leinenkugel? I've never heard of it. But I bet it's good. You had one job, Tora. Alright, let's kill it. You will be shot many times. You guys don't know the song? Oh, I gotta stream this fucking game. Underrated. People talk shit, but I liked it. It was Final Fantasy 13, by the way. And hello, that was not a core crystal. All right. Oh, not the right one. You know what? Let's view the awakening. Maybe we can manifest luck by doing that. That's not Electra. Oh well. That's Kusanagi. Where ever heard that name before? Isn't that like a King of Fighters? Kusanagi? Kyo, right? Oh my god, that fucking Final Fantasy 14. See, I don't play MMOs, so I didn't fuck with that. They kick you out for saying that? Jesus Christ. It's a wheat ale made with honey. Sounds right up my alley. I love wheat ale. It's my favorite kind of beer. Or I could also go for a Sapporo. Deltarune. Ba ba. Ba 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 ba
Yeah. It's getting cool. Yeah. Shut up, Beavis. Settle down. I'm trying to listen to this. No, wait, Butthead. The song rules. See this part? This part's pretty cool, too. Like, shut up, dillhole. Fishing with John.
I mean, I like hard liquor, I like beer, I like wine, but right now I just feel like I could... Oh, look like I did beat my record here. I really could use a beer, I don't know. I mean, I pretty did much make Susie into, like, girl Butthead, but way more wholesome. I feel like... Okay. I feel like Susie and Butthead would get along really well until he started to flirt. And then it's all over. Then she's kicking his ass. Da-da-da-da. Oh, wow, it's music from the game that I'm playing. As a matter of fact, I'm pretty sure this is the song that plays when you fight this dude. Why'd I do that? I'm gonna regret that, aren't I? Let's see if I regret it. Alright, I don't regret it. I regret relying on Tora. Yeah, this is literally Xenoblade 2. Ba-na-na-na-na-na. Ba-da-da-da-da. But you know, Susie would... I think she'd get along pretty well with Butthead. She'd be like, you're pretty cool. Yeah, you're pretty cool too, Susie. So, wanna do it? That's it. Now I'm kicking your ass. And it's over at that point, you know? Forget it. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Tora. You're upon Tora very crappy. There's another topple, Tora. I think. Hey, there we go. Huh. Slam! Smash, Venom Water. Bravely Default 2. In this economy? Fuck it. I was gonna set up Permafrost Crush anyway. Topple, freeze! Bravely default on your credit card debt? Yup. He's dead. The question is, would Susie and Beavis get along?
He's kind of a dumbass, but he's alright. Hey, wait a minute. I'm not a dumbass.
Actually you are.
Oh, okay, if you put it that way.
What's wrong with me, man? I'm delirious from not getting Electra. We've been at it for 90 minutes, I still don't have her. If she wasn't, like, required for a quest, I wouldn't care this much.
Oh, God, hello! You need a little more energy, dude.
Oh, I'm sorry, Susie. I'm trying my best. I don't really know about teepees and bunholes. She really is kind of like Tanya, ain't she? Who the fuck needs a travel agent in the year of our Lord Frank Zappa 2025? Yo! Lufia 2? Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. You're an agent of travel. There you go. I'm not driving. I'm traveling. I mean, honestly, people know how to book their own flights now. There's websites. It's all very simple. I didn't even understand the point of travel agents back in the day. She always grifting. She always grifting. I didn't know about that. That's crazy. Although I wouldn't be surprised if it's something her fucking diet did to her. Dude, I kind of want to do that. Like, okay, I haven't made a sketch in a while. Do you think, like, Beavis and Butthead go to, like, Deltarune? Do you think that could be a good sketch? Travel agents are becoming a rich person's thing? Is it because rich people are out of touch and don't know how to work a fucking website? I just don't know. I never understood the point. Like, if you can't do simple things like buy a ticket and book a hotel, then you shouldn't be going on a trip. What is this? Some mobile game. Yeah, it's easy. It's like, I don't know. My mom worked as a travel agent back in, like, the late 80s. And even then, as a kid, I'm like, well, why do people need that? And she tried to explain it to me, but I still was just like... The brain did not... The brain did not understand. The brain just rejected the premise. That's like... Probably my biggest fucking issue is that if something doesn't make sense to me, I have a hard time accepting it on any level. Yeah, I mean, but yeah, that kind of person does like a lot of different things, you know? I don't know, it just seems like it's such a boomer thing to have a travel agent, right? I think that's what it comes down to, is that it's like a boomer thing. They're like, it's so easy because somebody else does it for you. And this is why you don't know how to work a PDF. Helen. There's not a real person named Helen. I just use that name. Seems like a common boomer name. Oh, here we go. I have pretty good timing on the combo, too. Ugh! Alright. Well, I got a common. Octopath Traveler. Octopath Traveler. There's another common. A Karen is a specific type, right? You don't have to be a boomer to be a Karen, but there's a lot of fucking overlap in that Venn diagram. Oh, you know how, like, we had the discussion once about what a male Karen is called? Like, what is the name that is a male Karen? Yeah, Helen, yeah, exactly. Helen is just, like, hopeless. She's not a bad person, she's just fucking hopeless. Okay, so, we had this we had it a few times. Like, what is it? What do we call a male Karen? We never really came up with a satisfied answer. I think I've cracked the code. The name is Karen. Helen. Well, at least you're not Humbert, right? This is a battle music. You always hear the whole song because the battles in battles in Octopath take a while. Now see, a Kyle suggests the punching of drywall. Is it no longer Georgia? The last time I cared, it was Georgia. Not implying that I care now. But, you know, the name is Karen. You can be like male Karen, dude Karen, whatever the fuck. It's Karen. We don't need to come up with a different name. It is what it is. Do 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 do. Ba 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 ba. You went in closer to see how close she is to you now. Hopefully further away. Oh. Die. Alright. I'm getting a lot of common ones. It's not ideal, but... I love when everybody's running around like maniacs after a battle. Concerning, but no intermediate danger? Okay, that's good. Oh, really? Interesting. I don't know, usually when you call somebody a Kyle, is the implication of drywall being punched. To be honest, we're so spread that she's always going to be close to somebody. Like, to be honest, Gray, the last place she was at, she was pretty close to you. The fuck game is that? Some weird 3DS game that looks like absolute fucking batshit insanity. Another common one. Indiana, oh no. Poor Ross. Why does she keep moving? Like, is she literally staying ahead of the law? Is that what's going on here? You're dead. Alright, one more and then I'll open up. This game looks exactly like the music sounds. I thought it might have been Goemon, but it's not. I don't see the Konami logo. So as soon as I heard it, I'm like, is this Goemon? Tactics Ogre. What's the game that starts with some guy surrounded by a woodland critter and then this old man in dreadlocks riding a skateboard comes by and picks his nose and throws a booger? I don't know what that is at all. It sounds amazing. I don't know what that is, Moogle. Blow me down. You can helicopter to this music? What, to Tactics Ogre or to the other king? Well, it's Spike Chunsoft now, and it's not the same people. Like, everybody that worked at Chunsoft that worked on Dragon Quest is with Square Enix. Chunsoft hasn't worked on a Dragon Quest since, like, 5. Because those ogres aren't going to wear pants. Oh, shit. Launch. Launch. Oh, fuck. I pressed it way late. My hand wasn't on the controller. I don't think she ever stopped having a P.O. box. Oh, yeah, Juan, we're in the... Here's the thing. Like, I could probably just end this at any point. Like, I'm in the last chapter. But I'm trying real fucking hard to get... I didn't even try to spike him. I don't know what the fuck's wrong with me. To get Electra, because I need her for a DLC quest. She's the only blade I don't have. Dumbass. We're not talking about Tanya. What is this? Atelier Sophia. Okay. Can't keep track of all these Atelier games, bro. He's dead. More of these assholes spawned. God. A travel agent? But yeah, honestly, the revelation, the wheelchair revelation, honestly feels like maybe, I don't know, maybe your diet did that. If Tanya's a threat to anything, it's to herself, to be honest. I got exactly one rare out of that. There's a lot of Atelier games. Wait, why would you release Electra? Hold on, Wano. The amount of times you've released Electra and all the other common... She's not a common blade. But how does releasing... How does releasing raise the odds? The best way to grind cores would be farming the super boss at Torrigoth. Really, this guy's way quicker to kill. Because they're in a pool? I'm not understanding what you mean. Why would you release specifically Electra? I can't seem to ever get her. I already have Cosmos. We got Cosmos last week. Grindcore farming. That's where you farm really fucking fast. Guar? Nah, fam. It's more like Napalm Death. When you release the rare blades, they all enter into a box, and it's actually better because it lowers the odds of getting common blades. Well, I'm not looking to release any of my rare blades. I'm looking to just get the last one. It's not the same? Yeah. That's because that Odorous Ungress dude died, right? Alien piss. Well, I guess if it's alien piss. I just randomly got Cosmos last week. I was specifically still trying to get Electra, but she just popped out, and I was like, holy shit. There's a clip of it on the channel. But, I can't believe and I keep looking into it, like, is there something that I'm not doing? Like, is she random? And Final Fantasy Tactics. And yeah, I've just gotten very unlucky. Inalienable piss? We find this piss to be inalienable. Alright, I'm mashing B so I can hopefully smash this dude. Oh, alright, never mind. I was beaten to it. Beat. But yeah, as for the best way to grind cores, it really does seem to be this guy. Because he's a pretty quick kill. Well, I mean, of course he would, but why would he have to? Like, why would that come up? Wait, you can turn the autosave off? Because I tried to save Scum Legendary Cores, and it was like, oh, it makes a save state. The Cosmos is already strong. You can using the... I'm on an emulator, bro. I'm not, like, actually playing this on a Switch right now. I mean, that's useful if I was actually playing it on my Switch. Get fucked. Alright. You discovered that after the grind. Ah! The wonderfulness of hindsight, right? Holy shit, that's Is9! Are you not noticing that I'm doing that exact thing? That's specifically why I'm playing as Zeke. Because I'm just waiting for, Tora and Rex to set up the combo so I could use Powerhouse Smash. The thing is, Tora doesn't always do his part. His song kicks ass. You know, the E series always goes way hard with music. Come on, Tora. Oh well. Bro, that needler weapon always sucked ass. Like, honestly, that weapon's a piece of shit. I know in, like, ODST it was slightly better, but... Fucking Mother 3. Oh! There we go. I don't think I did it fast enough. Now, wow. No, it's not breaky, that's the problem. It's the launching. He almost always gets breaky off. And then Rex topples. And then I need Tora to launch him so that I could smash him. I did find Halo ODST to be very fun. Wish it was a bit longer, but hey. That's what she said, huh? What the fuck is that emote, Moogle? You think it's the perfect length? Well, I guess, you know, it is just that I was just wanting more because it was so fun, you know? I wasn't ready for it to be over, but I get you. Kick it. Alright. Dora's not doing his thing. Alright. That's from Frog Show. It looked horrifying. Romancing Saga Remake, what? That dude was pretty aggressive, wasn't he? Who? Neil? I love how this is all upgraded, but you could still recognize it as music from Romancing Saga. Everybody's spamming Neil, and I have no idea what's going on. Well, not everybody, just really Alice, but... Sounds like Vegas Stadium, kinda. Man, fuck this. Alright. Sometimes I just get impatient. Dude, what is this? Oh, it's one of those Far East to Eden games. The name of this emote changes again. Eat ass. Got a message on this phone that says eat ass. Now what in the hell does that mean? Nia, kill this dude, please. Oh, what the fuck was that, Nia? Alright, Poppy, kill this dude. Jesus, I have not been getting good chorus. Chaos and kindness, what? Does Master Pod wish for me to napalm this fool? Yes, yes! They did close. Didn't they like finally close that shit? Last Bible 2. How is it the last if it's part 2? And what's up with Final Fantasy 16? Like fucking Mickey Rooney on 60 Minutes, you know, just bitching for his segment. Huh. Hey, we got a lunch. Huh. I'm sure I was just making a joke about how some people are like, how could it be final if it's like the 16th one? It's like, that joke was old in the fucking 90s, dude, you know? One hell of an act. World's fastest drummer. Oh, shit. I don't know if I have enough time here. I hear Dragon Quest 3. Is this gonna hit? Oh, it did! Smash, burnout. Blammo. Da, da, da. I'm just gonna kill this fool. You know what makes me mad? No one rides a horse anymore. Rides with these new automobile things. I hope he paid his ghost rider in something other than tickets to his stupid shows. I don't really like Rook. Like, I just don't like his design. I never really used him. He was, like, always going out on, I would always send him out, like, on Merc missions. He's good for Windmaster. Oh, no, it's just in GPT. Yeah, have you noticed there's like this weird yellow filter on AI art now? Like everything's just covered with just a little bit of urine, and whoever produced that urine really needs to drink more water. Yeah, I mean, I have a few, but like, Praxis has been the go-to also because she's such a fucking powerhouse. Like, she's become one of my favorite blades. Dude, putting the original dungeon music from Dragon Quest 1 in the boss music for Dragon Quest 3, that's some brilliant shit. Yeah, it stands, but you know what's crazy though is that sometimes, okay, like I saw this this t-shirt on Facebook that was being advertised that had like Rush, like the three guys from Rush as like Charlie Brown characters, and it looked like that pissy AI art shit. But then when I ran it through Hive moderation, it wasn't. Oh yeah, I know that it's all gonna like and already is cannibalizing itself, but why is it all yellow? I tell you, the piss filter doesn't make it easy to clock AI art, but art in question. I meant to say art in quotation ones, like the ones you have. Blammo. Maybe it's the 2000s piss filter on video games. I always thought that was a ball sweat filter that we had back in the 2000s. That was the ball sweat filter. Pokemon Scarlet Violet, what? Here we go. Yo, Matt Damon, what's good? He doesn't seem to drop as many cores from getting smashed unless I give him an element first. Here we go. Mr. Self-Destruct. Another game that Toby Fox went way harder than he needed to. Oh, but that happens to you all the time where you come in and you say hi to everybody and they're like, I'll be right back. Like something always comes up. That's got to be frustrating. Alright, fuck it. This guy dies today. You said comes up.
Oh, yeah, I did. Yeah. Comes up. Yeah, I did. Yeah.
I might one-shot him with Praxis. Yep. Oh, actually, he lived on, like, not very much health. He said he was going to be right back for the movie the other week, then he never came back. Shit happens, I guess, yeah. It's got to be frustrating. Kicks into it. Oh, anyway, I'll be leaving. It's like, you ever, like, fuck with somebody by calling them? And they're like, hello? And you're like, oh, man, I can't talk right now. Can I call you right back? It's like, oh man, I'm really busy right now. I can't talk. Like, what the fuck? You called me. I can't talk right now, man. I see a rare and a common. All right, let's disappoint ourselves. Oh, really? Okay. Really? That's where you fuck with them the next time they call. Oh, I know this game. I don't like it, but the music's dope. I just had a thought. Hold on. So the reason I've been using Rex is because his luck stat is the highest other than Tora. Because let's see. Okay, so Zekir's got 316 luck. He's at 346. He's at 522, but he can't resonate with crystals. She's at 324. But I just had a thought. What is Nia's luck stat right now? Especially since Nia is a much higher level. No, I haven't equipped. Some of them have them. Some of them do. I don't know which ones. I'm pressing all kinds of wrong buttons now. All right. Oh my god! Every time I'm pressing the wrong button every time. There we go. All right. Nia, what's your luck stat? 345? That's slightly lower than Rex. Oh, no. People who do that get their asses kicked. Like, I'm sorry. I'm coming over and I'm kicking your ass at that point. You know, like, don't do that. Like, hello? Hello? I gotcha. It's a machine. Like, oh, you're going to get some. You're going to get these hands. Oh, well, I didn't actually finish that. Yo, fucking Wild Arms 5. Whoa! Hey, it's Wayne. You know what to do. And then you get this, like, this voicemail. It's like, no, Wayne, I don't know what to do. Everything's just so hard right now. And then you listen to it and you're like, you said so hard. I know I ain't shit for that. But what are you gonna do? Oh, I don't think she's showing up today. I mean, unless they're like sincerely upset, then I'm sure you wouldn't. But yeah, if they're just fucking with you, then it's on. Fusoya, go back to Final Fantasy IV, you big bitch. See, the moment I realize I'm talking to an AI, I'm like, no. I'm either going to start babbling complete nonsense, like, or I'm just going to start cursing a lot. Just be like, fuck, shit, cock, ass, fuck, cunt, fuck, shit, asshole, fuck, cunt, dick lord, duty head, penis. And now a song from 094. That's how I usually get past the AI phone mazes. Oh my god, that sounds like some shit I used to say on, like, when I was pranking people with that Spirit of Zappa screen name. I would just do word salad like that. Of course, there was that... Wait a minute, has WT heard... WT, have you heard the good news? No. No. Have I told you the story of the time I convinced somebody on the internet that I was Frank Zappa? Oh, thank you for the clip, Wade. I saw that, like, I guess you should have had some kid on the other side of that to make sure that that doesn't happen, but no. Oh, no. I'm not even sure which other blade has Smash right now. Poppy doesn't have Smash, right? Oh, well, I'll tell it to you, because it's a little Final Fantasy VII for you. It's a great story. So, it actually started with June sicking me on this person. Because, June's like, here, could you bother this person and get on one of your screen names and just piss them off or whatever, like, just... And, oh, he's dead, never mind. And I'm like, well, what did they do, right? I'm like, you know, they're just fucking annoying, and I don't know, they're not like being rude or anything. I just don't want to tell them to fuck off, you know, because they're not really doing anything wrong. But they're pissing me off. Like, the person was getting a little bit like flirty in an aggressive way, though. But anyway, what kind of asshole would do a playthrough of Final Fantasy VII? No, but on the real, so she gives me the screen name. And I get on the Spirit of Zappa screen name, which is where I would just say like a bunch of random shit and make Frank Zappa references and confuse people. That was the whole persona. Anyway, so she is enjoying it. She likes what I'm doing. She thinks it's so cute, right? So then she asks me who I am, and I tell her that I'm Frank Zappa. She doesn't know who Frank Zappa is. She doesn't know anything about him. So this works to my advantage. So, good God. This makes me seem like such a dick, but it was a long time ago. So I'm starting to tell her about, like, who I am and all these albums that I put out. Oh, I'm surprised you haven't heard of me, you know, and all this, right? And in the meantime, I call up my friend Brandon, and I'm like, you gotta help me out with this prank, right? And he's just like, alright, what are we doing, you know? So I was like, just message this girl and just talk to her normally and see what goes, right? And he's like, you don't want me to do anything? I was like, I do, but just talk to her for now, right? So he's like, hey, you know, what's up, you know, and well, no, she didn't know who Frank said. She had no idea who he was. So anyway, so Brandon's like talking to her, and she starts just pouring on the whole aim slut flirt shit, right? Just really just aggressively trying to tap that, right? And he's all like, I don't know, maybe we should get to know each other, you know. So this is where it gets good. So, and by the way, I'm aware of everything that's being said, right? In the other conversation. So I was like, yeah, you know, ask her what kind of music she's into. So, you know, he's like, oh, what kind of music are you into? And she's, you know, the typical answer, you know, a little undertale here for you. Well, you know, everything but country and rap, you know, that kind of bullshit, right? And then she says, what are you into? And I was like, dude, just say like a whole bunch of different things, but make sure you put Zappa in there. Like, you gotta say Frank Zappa. So he mentions like 12 bands. He throws Zappa in there, right? And then she's like, she has to say it, right? I'm talking to Zappa right now. And he's like, the fuck you are, you know? And he's like, and she's like, no, really, I'm Frank Zappa messaged me and I'm talking to him right now. That's an amazing coincidence, you know? I never said she was smart, right? So anyway, I was like, okay, this is where you gotta tell her that he died in like 93. Damn, that was a quick launch. I couldn't get it. So at the exact moment that Brandon says, dude, Frank Zappa died in 1993, I start saying some weird shit. I start saying shit like, you know, my fans think I'm dead, but I'm not really dead. I've just been hiding, you know, and she starts like freaking out. She's all like, what? And like, I was like, yeah, I faked my death in 1993, and you know, and then and she buys it. She fucking buys it. I'm like, oh my god, she's dumb as a box of rocks, right? And they're particularly dumb rocks, right? They were rejected from the Chubb Institute and everything. So I'm just like, how crazy can I get this before she realizes that it's a fucking prank? And the answer is unlimited. Right? So I start alluding to the fact that I'm some sort of immortal vampire. And I'm just like, I've been doing this for a long time, you know? I just, I'll just come back under a different name and release like another 60 albums, and then I'll die again, right? And this is where she decides she's tapping the fuck out. She's like, I'm scared. And she fucking signs off. For good. She never came back on that screen name again. She was too scared of the ghost of Frank Zappa, or that Frank Zappa was a vampire. That was because the last thing I said to her was something like, "You better not tell anybody." Not that anybody would believe you, you know. Faking your death is easy. Try faking your birth. Well, that's why it takes him so long to come back. He's got to figure out how to fake his birth, right? She never came back on that screen name. Meanwhile, June's like, whoa, she disappeared. What the fuck did you do? Oh, no. Don't you put that evil on me. I'm not responsible for that one. I'm not responsible for that one. So yeah, the internet sounds like a dangerous place for such a person. I mean, I don't know that she was off the internet for good, or if she just didn't use that screen name anymore. No. The name of a certain congresswoman from whatever the fuck state she's from. I don't remember. Georgia. It was a peach, a Georgia peach. Oh god, he was launched and I didn't even notice it. Well, that's not gonna work. So yeah, I'm not sure if she ever came back on the internet or like on a different screen name maybe, but she never came back on that one. I remember asking June like, I'm stuck in an animation. Like months later, like, she ever show up again? Nope. Oh, this is a fun game. Fucking Monster Boy in the Cursed Kingdom. I had a blast with that game. Oh my god. Dude. I think I would have to apologize, right? If that happened. I think I would have to say I'm sorry I traumatized you. Tragic the Gathering. Oh dear. I think I would have to be like, well, I'm sorry, but I will let you know that it was very funny. You know? It'd be like that one episode of Beavis and Butthead where Beavis almost died. And Butthead actually goes to the fucking chapel. The chaplain is the word I'm looking for, in the hospital. And he starts like fucking praying and he's like, God and like Jesus and stuff. I don't want Beavis to die because like, I didn't mean to, like, do that. It's just, it was funny, you know? I mean, it was funny, right? Chaplain is the person that works at one? Oh, okay. See, I don't know these things. I'm a dumbass. Well, I'm not finishing this combo, so oh, and you just exploded like an asshole. Yeah, that was Take a Bow. That was the episode. Oh, I know this song. It's like, Duelore? Oh, not Duelore. What do you call it? Treasure of the Rudras. Ba-na-na-na-na-na-na-na. Dude, if you're asking me Ricky versus Tora, there's no... I mean, Ricky. Yeah, when are we gonna get Treasure of the Rudra remake, right? Like, come on, we need... Oh, why'd I switch Shinya? It's okay, the guy's already dead. I get excited when I see the orange light, and then I get disappointed when it's just like some random item. Yep, that's the story how I convinced some dumbass girl on the internet that I was Frank Zappa and that I was also a vampire. Surprise and disappointment. Back and to the left. Surprise, then disappointment. See? See, Peggy? Surprise, then disappointment. I feel like Live Alive, yeah, definitely. There was another one. There was another one. Like Suikoden to a certain extent, right? What is this? I can't read that fucking font. Moogle, if that happens, I'm gonna personally blame you. Okay? If Eternal Felina gets remade in any way, I'm blaming you. Just know it will be your fault. Oh, fucking Golden Sun. Who gives a shit? I thought Golden Sun was kind of whack, to be honest. See, now, if they remade Draken and made it, like, you know, like, playable and stuff, I might be into that, you know? They did remake Brandish. It was on, like, the PSP. It was called, like, Brandish VT, I think. And I liked Brandish. I didn't like Brandish 2 as much. Just casually doing over 1 million damage. It's no big deal, right? I seen him! To be honest, I don't remember you, like, bitching as much as Noun bitched. Noun wouldn't shut the fuck up. Yeah. All that butthole whacking. Oh, I'm in an animation. There's no way I can cancel it. Oh well. Oh, alright, we got it anyway. Well, you did do that a little bit, but I seem to remember, like, I said, hey, could you not? And then you stopped, you know? But even after I said, could y'all just stop that? And Noun kept, like, alluding to how she had to hide the video and only look at the chat when I was playing that game. And, like, one of them calls himself Butthole. The other's Joe, I believe. And everybody's coming down. Dick, Peter, Rod Johnson. Even old John Thomas coming up from Wienersville. That is actually how I learned that John Thomas is slang for a schlong. I didn't know that before that. I've heard about the constellation thing happening. I've never actually seen it IRL, you know. They say TV teaches you nothing, right? Dr. Waterman, that's like so perfect. Like, you should just go up to him one day, right? Don't even mention his name. Just be like a little on the nose, don't you think? Oh, fuck, that's Pokemon Black White. The soundtrack to Pokemon Black and White always felt like this is Pokemon if it was fucking evil as shit. He leaned right into it. But I would just walk up and be like, don't you think that's a little on the nose? Don't even mention why you're saying it, right? Like, hello, I'm Dr. Waterman. Drink more water. Your urine should not be orange, god damn it. Schedule an appointment not more than once every 5 years, you ass. Dr. Leaks. Dr. Leaks is a good one. Okay, I'll tell you a funny one. I just remembered this. I knew a girl from the internet back in, like, God, very early 2000s. This must have been around 2001 or 2-ish, right? Her last name was Leet. And And I'm not commenting on the quality of her last name. That was literally her name. Her name was like Laura Leet. I think it was Laura. I don't know. So, you know, if you know about like the Leet Hacksaw slang and everything, we had my archive of like funny quotes from like IRC and like conversations and shit that I called lead ass. Yeah, exactly, Mogul. That I called lead ass quotes. And wouldn't you know, she sees it, has never heard of like leet speak, doesn't understand the slang, flips the fuck out. She's like, this is an attack on my family, and how dare you? And I'm like, I don't know what her name is at this point, right? I just know her internet handle. I'm like, the fuck you talking about? And she's like, you created that site, lead ass quotes, and I'm like, yeah, so like that's so insulting. And I'm like, to who? She's like, me and my family. And I'm like, all right, like, let's just back up a bit. How? And she's like, well, that's my name. And I'm like, what's your name? And she's like, Lee. And I'm like, nah. No way. Really? That's a name? And she's like, yes. And I'm like, it has nothing to do with you. And she's like, really? I'm like, I didn't even know. It was fucking funny as shit. I just remembered this just now. Like, core memory unlocked, right? Oh my god. I would remind her of it every once in a while. Oh, it's an attack on my family. Like, shut up. What is this? I have no idea what that is. Topple nuclear blast. Ooh, give me that rare crystal. So I was like, it's like, you know, like elite, but then it got shortened to elite. And she's like, oh, I had no idea. And I'm like, well, you know, now you know. The more you know, you know, like. Oh man, I think her name was Laura. Oh no. It's like, I'm gonna attack your family. Well, you know, I don't. That's a fruitless venture, right? Oh man, I had no idea. She was like so upset, and I had no idea why she was upset. Like, explain it to me like I'm 3. Exactly why you're angry right now. I gotta tell you, I would be frustrated that it's like almost 10 o'clock and we have seen hide nor hair of Electra. But I have had so much fun with y'all today. Why'd I do that? I'm gonna regret that. Nah, I guess I don't regret it. Tell you, Shelly, how many of these games are there? Don't answer that. I don't really need to know. I don't care that much. It's just this seems a lot. Well, actually, there's 28 distinct games, and then of course there's spin-offs. And yeah. Hope somebody got fired for that blunder. Oh man, I haven't thought of old Laura Lee in a fucking really long time. Like, I'm talking decades. Imagine like if I try to like look her up on Facebook or something, right? And it turns out that's not her name anymore. She got married to a guy with the last name Hacksaw. And then I would have to explain to her why that's funny. Oh, man. Oh, God. Why'd I do that? I keep doing that. Edwin Pwned. Oh, man. God, please tell me she married somebody named Haxor. Oh, God, please let this be true, because it would be so funny. Well, that's one of those things, if you don't keep your certification up, right? The world leaves you behind. Final Fantasy V. Final Fantasy V. Gee, you think my affinity is high enough now? We're all like glowing and shit. Oh, here we go. The Haxors are a distinguished family. See, I just imagine it would be spelled like Haksir, maybe. And she wouldn't realize that she's lead Haxor now. Oh my god. So that's why everybody at the IT department was giggling. Oh my god. Alright, I'll do one more fight and then we'll try again to manifest her. Who was streaming it? Final Fantasy V, that is. Oh man. Why did I do that? I can't finish this combo. I don't have anybody with wind. I don't even know why it shows wind as an option instead of it being blacked out when I don't have any wind. Well, maybe because, probably because Morag has Finch right now, but she's not in the party right now. Oh, man. We have a good time. Telling these old stories and shit. See, now what I gotta do is I gotta convince some girl on the internet that I'm actually Diedrich Bader and that I have a podcast called Cock Talk. That's the next step, right? Cock Talk. Yeah, you know, just anybody can just call in and talk about cock, you know? It's just judgment-free zone, you know? Releasing a virus that installs Daikatana on everybody's PC. You know, having played Daikatana, it's such an amazing experience where you can see the bones of what could have been a good game in there. But boy, is it buried. You know, every time, like, I would start to have, like, a little bit of fun with Daikatana. Like, alright, now it's not so bad. I'm starting to have a little fun, right? And then they would introduce some new mechanic that would be absolutely ass, and I would stop having fun until I'd finally, like, you know, master that mechanic or get used to it or whatever. And I would, like, alright, now we're having a little more fun. And then they'd introduce some other new fuck shit. And it's like, well, this is as bad as everyone says. And hey, there's a legendary core crystal. That's hot. Persona 5. Oh, 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 Persona. God. Alright, come on. Give us Electra. Give us Electra. Come on. Do it for Diedrich. Do it for Diedrich. Do it for Batman and that guy from the Drew Carey show and Rex Kwando. And, come on, do it for Diedrich. God, I sometimes forget that there was a... No, that's not Electra. I sometimes forget that there was a N64 version. This song slaps, though. Come on, do it for Diedrich. Do it for Lawrence. Your lore? There's a lot of lore. Oh, actually, I think you've shown me that picture. You know, I want to play that one day, Daikuchan on Game Boy Color. I heard it's like really decent. Why does I think you've shown me that picture. This song fucking slaps. Oh, really? I don't know the words to the song, but who cares anyway? It's fine. I got no issues with you posting it again. I'm just saying I'm pretty sure I've seen it. And you explained what a few of those mean. Imagine if it was both, though. Imagine if I was playing the song and you left Persona 5 on in the background. Dun dun. Dun dun. Dun dun. Dun dun. Dun dun. Come on! Do it for Lawrence that lives next door. Ah, well. At this point, I was wishing there's like Game Genie for the Switch that I can just I can just get Electro somehow, right? Let's bring back Game Genie, right? It's just this piece of plastic that reprograms your game on the fly. We didn't know the power that we were given. And then imagine, like, just the fuckness when we discovered emulators that could do Game Genie but not have the limit of 3 lines of code. Dun dun. Dun dun. Chirp, where you at, dog? I could have continued that string. Now you can unlock nude Mario smoking weed. Well, you can't do that with Game Genie, but you could do some crazy fucking shit. You're thinking more of ROM hacks. I guarantee you nude Mario smoking weed was a real ROM hack, though. Oh my god, like, hey, you have to be like, okay, well, back in the day, we had this thing called Boost Mobile, and, you know. Oh, man. Oh. It had very interesting marketing. Fuck, I'm nuking this dude. Oh, Xenoblade 3! Well, the first time that I heard of Aqua Teen was my friend Marielle trying to explain an episode to me. And I couldn't wrap my brain around the premise. And she's like, so there's this meatball, and it's just weird, right? And it didn't help. Yeah, they're like, okay, Grandpa, I'll get you to bed, right? It didn't help that the episode that she was trying to describe to me was the video Ouija one, which is insane even by Aqua Teen standards. Here we go. Slap, smash, heat. And now you die. He got up in the middle of the combat. It's amazing. Boobies indeed. Yo, what up, BB? Oh, Alice was just saying a little while ago, EB, that could you get the new Beavis and Butthead episodes through your YouTube TV? Because they don't seem to be coming to Paramount Plus. Also, boobies, yeah. Your weed isn't arriving. What the fuck kind of operation are they running there? Okay, because that way we could at least watch it at some point. Because it's like, oh, there's a legendary. Okay, grab that. Also a rare. All right, everybody, fingers, toes, and genitalias crossed, because we're doing it again. We've been. So, EB, if you don't know, the party members in this, like, a lot of them, you get through a gacha, and there's only one left that I need. She's not even the rarest one, but I need her for a quest, and I have literally spent this entire stream grinding out core crystals trying to get her. Oh, yeah, boobies. That's not her. Fingers, toes, and genitalia crossed. That's also not her. This is not going to be her either, but yeah. Would it be amazing if I said that and it was, but nah, I know, that was a common crystal. Alright. But hey, fighting this boss over and over and over again is not as dull as you may think, because this is what I do a lot of times between streams. Is just beat the shit out of this guy. With this Zack Fair looking asshole. Oh, okay. That's cool. Oh, I'm in an animation. I can't do it. Oh, okay. Somebody else did it. Oh, there's a legendary. And a common. I can kill this guy in less than a minute. Well, a little more than a minute, but I've got hundreds of core crystals from him, and I still don't have Electra. Here comes Mega Explosion. Poppy going to shoot you in the face. Alright, cool, because, like, I thought it would be, like, on, Paramount Plus, like, the day after, like, South Park is, you know? It's like, dude, I don't even care about South Park. Give me Beavis and Butthead. Oh, of course I'm in this animation when he's launched. Nude punch out. You wonder if somebody did that? Okay. Yes. Ask me how I know. Oh, no, but honestly, yes, somebody did do that. God, Praxis is such fucking overkill. Oh, that was the end of the playlist. That's no fun. Fist out. Oh, no. No, fist out. No. Well, let me put... I'm not ready to stop yet. No, stop with that. Play different. Here, we'll play this one. Alright, let's try it again. Alright. Come on! You son of a... It's not her. I feel like I'm trying to win at Keno and I don't even know the rules. Oh, I have to... That is Arcana, yep. You have a collection, EB. What am I doing here? I need to go into this. So, like, here, like, check it out. This is my Blade album. These are all my cool party members, right? This is her. It's the only one that I don't have. I know that, okay, there's post-game ones, Shulk, Fiora, and Elma. But this is, they're through post-game quests. This one, I just don't understand why I haven't gotten her yet. I've gotten the rarest one, but not her. Like, come on, man, do it. Let's die, come on. And it. No. It wouldn't matter to me if not for the fact that I need her for one of the DLC quests. Dude, the game gave me the rarest blade of them all. The game gave me Cosmos. Like, that's wild. Like, look, I got her. I got the rarest blade there is. That means I win, right? Like, now give me the not so rare one. Electra is not particularly rare. It's just, for some reason, it ain't happening. Oh! Did I hit it fast enough? Oh, smash heat! You didn't drop any core crystals, but... It's called Nashville. The fact that I remembered that is amazing. I always forget the movie. Alright, Cosmos about to do the Gatling gun thing. Blammo. Oh, he toppled. We have a thing. Tor, I need you to launch it now. Alright. Yeah, that's a mood. Oh, like, the fuck was I saying? Oh, he dead. Overkill, start. Now I gotta hit you 4 more times. By the way, if I fail that on purpose, the combo still goes. It's just you're not as strong. Over a year? Damn, that sucks. That sucks ass. At least you know it could recover, though. Right? At least they're not telling you, nah, it's just shitty now. Oh, there's a legendary. Thank you. And thank you for that rare one as well. Alright, you know, maybe EB's my luck charm. I wasn't getting a lot of legendary crystals, and all of a sudden it's happening quite a bit, so, you know. And they have some compassion boosters. Wait. I don't even have to look to know that's fucking Persona 4. Yeah. Honey!
Honey! Who the fuck is Honey? Get the fuck out of here. Hello, I am Honey. I once sampled this for a zombie sneak attack song. There's a particular part later on that I... It was all distorted and shit, but... No. Am I out of crystals? Yeah, I am. Okay. Garlic bread. I'm jelly. You know, you're like, do you not know what sounding is? And I'm like, I just looked it up, and all I can say is, Mwah! Here we go. Smash! I didn't get any crystals. Oh, God. Oh, God, you're right? Yeah, I tried sounding, not because it's any kind of, you know, sexual thing, but I was just trying to get everything situated down there due to my narrow urethra. Oh, here we go. Huh! Smash! Smash, cold snap. He didn't drop any crystals, did he? No, he didn't. He dropped potions. Who wants potions? This guy can't hurt me. Oh, when he does that, he hurts me a little. That would be interesting to see. I would be interested to see that. Maybe it wouldn't have to be in Arlen, but like they could do like in Dallas, right? So that way, like Bobby could cater it or something, like a Pride event. And we could see which characters would be weird about it. You know, Peggy. Actually, no, I think Peggy would be cool with it. That would be the least surprising thing. You know, like, everybody's like, oh, Connie's gonna be, Polly, and then you watch it, she's like, nah, she's not. She's not forming any relationships with anybody. Yes, that's it, Alice. That's it. Are there any major characters that would be shitty? I mean, maybe like Chain would be shitty about it, right? That would be a good episode though, because he like owns the restaurant and shit. Oh God, and she would say it like that. She would say transis. Oh my God, why are you so correct? She would say it exactly like that. That's exactly the way that she would say it. Mithra's pissed. So, you know, I think I might actually do that Beavis and Butthead Deltarune sketch that we're talking about. I think I might actually make that a thing. Should I just murder this guy now? Alright, let's do it. This guy's like, why do you keep resurrecting me just to kill me again? You drop good core crystals, dude. Damn, Mithra! That was obscene damage. Yo, fucking Bowser's Inside Story. A game where the soundtrack did not have to go as hard as it did. Alright, Mithra, do it again. Jesus. That's just crazy. That's gotta be at least 2 million, right? Like... Oh, it's 1.6, but still. Alright, I got a rare and... Oh, wait a minute.
There's a legendary. You're right. You're right. When you're right, you're right. When you're right, you're right. Come on. Ah, crap. Shigusa. Katsumasa. Alright, I'm gonna fight this dude one more time. We have fought, and I'm not gonna do this again, by the way. Like, I'm gonna try my best to get this dude off stream. This chick, I should say. And if I get her off stream, I'll just go into the event viewer so you could see the little cinematic that plays when I get her, but I think one stream of just getting Electra, or attempting and failing and getting Electra, it was fun. But that's more than enough, right? We gotta continue the actual game at some point. Lamo. Oh, he just went fucking flying, huh? Actually, I would kind of like to do that whole series at some point. I've only ever played the first Mario and Luigi and only a little bit of it. And I liked it, but I just got distracted by other shit. But it seemed like a really fun game. Alright, Smash, Aqua. Common, Rare, and Legendary. Alright. This is looking good. Venom Water. I'm gonna Splash Hazard him, and then he's gonna die after that. Wait, he's toppled. Maybe not. Let me wait this out. It does seem this cruel to like keep resurrecting this guy and killing him over and... Oh, it's gonna be a long-ass combo, too. And he's dead. But I'm still gonna do a long-ass combo for the extra experience points. Pyra. Fire Emblem, Poppy QT. Element Burst. Praxis. Alright. Nia. It would become an opera real fucking fast, right? Alright, Poppy QT. Just fucking beat him down. Alright. Alright, here we go. Praxis again, because she's ridiculously powerful. Pyra. I should have thrown out Cosmos there, actually, but alright, whatever. Poppy Cutie Pie. Oh, just casual 2.4 million. And another... Oh, that wasn't a legendary. It was something else. It was one of those slots. Alright. If we don't get it here, I'll try my best to get it off stream. King of the Hill and I... why? Nah. Alice, you ain't shit for that. Nope. Nope. Pachi. Pachi, go back to the Legacy of the Wizard on the NES, Pachi. Musashi. Brave Fencer Musashi. She would be, wouldn't she? She would be. Oh, I'm out of slots. I have like one common core crystal. It would be amazing if this one common core crystal is the one that's going to have her in it, but I guarantee it's not. But still, that would be amazing. I even got a compassion booster, and I'm actually going to use it. Because I'm a dumbass. I'm even going to view the awakening, because I'm insane at this point. It's like, whatever, right? I'm doing everything wrong. Maybe if I do everything wrong, it'll work. Doing things right certainly didn't work. Alright, let's get the game audio back because we're going to end stream. No, see, I see something that's on 4 legs jumping through hoops. That ain't it. Hey, caught the frisbee. Well, I gotta be honest. I ain't even mad. I had so much fun with y'all today. So much fun. Let's save it. Wano was saying something about you can disable the autosave that happens. But I don't think you can do that. On an... Oh. Auto battle. There's auto battle? I didn't even know that. You can automate the fucking... Nah, that's no fun. Ding! There you go, right? But it didn't work for me, but there you go. Yeah, I don't think there's actually a way to do that. I don't think you can actually disable the autosave on unless you're doing it like through the Switch menu or something. Because it makes a save state every time you use a crystal, so you can't save scum them. But anyway, guys, we're gonna go over the schedule, and then we're gonna do a raid. I know, surprise, surprise, right? Borgar. Alright, so here's what's going on for the next week or so. Tomorrow night, we're going to start Mega Man X5, which we're going to be playing on Steam. Monday afternoon, more Street Fighter 5, also playing that on Steam. Tuesday night, that is incorrect. Tuesday night, more of Ender Magnolia Bloom in the Mist. Mist is not correct. That's on Steam as well. Oh, I'm tripping. Wednesday afternoon, more of I Am Setsuna, which is also Steam. A lot of Steam stuff. Friday after... Oh, sorry, I'm skipping Thursday. Thursday's the Council of Tolkien. We were supposed to do it last Thursday. I had to move things around. That's not it. That's it. I'll have Sid and I'll have Matt and all that stuff. And we'll be live both here and on YouTube, and it's going to be lots of fun. That's Thursday night. Friday afternoon, we will finish up the last bit of Final Fantasy for the After Years. We did a little grinding at the end of last Friday's stream, so we're ready to take on the final challenges here. So I'll also set up the next game or two, because the next one after Final Fantasy IV After Years is Gunstar Heroes on the Sega Genesis. It's not exactly a long game. So I think it's Pikmin after that. And then Saturday night, Xenoblade Chronicles 2, and hopefully you'll see my smiling face at the beginning of stream saying, hey, we got Electra here. I'll go to the event viewer and show you her awakening scene. That being said, let's go over here and let's see who we have online. Da da na 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 meow. A lot of people are online right now. Who am I gonna raid? Wow, there's a lot of people online. I think I'm gonna raid. Let's raid Drew. What is Drew even doing? Drew's in games and demos. That's meaningless to me. Lights of Fear? I don't know what that is. All right, let's write them. What the fuck's wrong with me right now? All right, so we're going to raid Drew. There's your Ray Call copy of that base as we head into history. And he's playing something called Lights of Fear. No idea what that is. Sounds like the kind of game you'd be into. It looks like it might be some kind of like Phasmo clone or something, so maybe. But we'll see you guys over there. We'll see you guys on Discord. We'll see you guys. We're going to watch a movie. We'll see you guys tomorrow for Mega Man, Rockman X. And just around it, obviously Rack, named after crack. That's what people thought back in the day. I'll see you guys.
Okay. Find the mask out of
something wrong with it.